special meeting, 10:35, Wednesday, December 19th. We have a couple of action items we need to take care of.
Madam,
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to amend the agenda so that the public can speak and the council people can speak.
Madam Chair, I think Mr. Hart brought this up to my attention before. I think he just, since it wasn't on this agenda like it usually is, he wants to make a motion to add public comment followed by council comment as usual.
I'll second it, since I'm sure you prepared something to say.
Oh,
And it would take a 2/3. It will take a 2/3 majority, just.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Public comment.
Okay, public comment then. Do we have, Jean, is there something you wanted to say?
Good morning, Council. I'm Jean Jennings, and I'd like to make some comments, if I may. First of all, I would like to say, Ms. Kamek, thank you so much for all that you have done. I appreciate what you have done for Oconee County and Oconee County taxpayers since you've been a council member. I admire your honesty and standing up for what you believe. You've had the backbone to not let other people from outside with other interests influence you in your decisions concerning Oconee County. And I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you as my friend in all that you've done. And I would like to also speak about the animal control situation. I love animals as much as anybody, and I love the elderly too. And I'd like to mention how much I appreciate the group, the Friends of Lakeview Rest Home, going out repairing that building. They have raised money in different ways. They have put new tile on the floors, painted the inside building, have bought blinds for the windows, and have done other repairs. And as I said earlier, I love animals and I love the elderly. And I feel like some of these things that the volunteers have done could have been done through the county. And I wanted to also mention the Oconee Comprehensive Plan Group. It seems like they're wondering more about Clemson and Pickens County than they are Oconee, about the roads and the exit. I feel like what they do in Pickens, that's their business, not ours. And the Oconee Comprehensive Plan Group needs to focus more on what's necessary for Oconee County. And as far as the roads and the exits, the Highway Department will take care of that. And another thing I wanted to mention was the Christmas lights in Seneca. They talk of revitalizing their town, and they talk about all the people that's coming in for the Christmas lights. That's good and well, but that's one time in the year that this is done with the lights. And they need to spend more of their money on revitalizing the downtown. And thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Ms. Jennings. Anybody else? Mr. Barnett?
It's very, very important. This is the last chance that I'll get to say this to this group, because one of you comes first of the year that I think a lot of is going to be gone, or maybe not gone far. Ms. Kamek, you are simply the right person at the right time, and have been through these 4 years of your dedication to the people of Oconee County. I haven't necessarily agreed with you at all times, and we agreed to disagree. You'll remember, I spoke to you as you were campaigning about a self-serving administrator and a bloated pay roster here in Pine Street. You had the guts and the brains to tackle that situation, though it took a long time to get anything done about it. And there's still work to be done in that regard. But most of those people that were a problem to the people of Oconee County are gone. Thank God. They had no respect for the people, us people that pay their salary. Everybody there, those are seats. They are not thrones. You recognize that. And we in the rural community appreciate you, but apparently the gated kingdoms don't. So I would like to thank you, and I apologize to the people of Oconee County for the farce of a primary and the result of the coup de grace. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Burnett. Anybody else? All right, council comments?
Yes, ma'am, I have one. Mr. Davis and Mr. Kane asked if we knew why Scott Mulder resigned. I answered because of the $14,500 pay increase by the city of Seneca. They said no, it was because of the pressure he is under. Am I the only one who remembers Mr. Mulder's unbudgeted 5 contracts for $108,000 that was found after his resignation? I would have a lot of pressure on me too, wondering, what am I going to do when they find these 5 contracts? How am I going to explain this away? How will termination look on my resume? I was disappointed in Mr. Mulder's hidden contracts. I had a high opinion of Mr. Mulder's administrative skills before this happened. There's people on this council today that would hire him back and overlook his business skills. How many business deals like this, and how much money, like $108,000, does it take to erode the public's trust in Oconee County government? How can you trust anyone that pretends this never happened? We work for you, the taxpayers of Oconee County, and our job is to safeguard your money, hold down spending and your taxes. You, the taxpayer, should be first over friendship, special interest, and political favors. The next council we have, we should take up this matter to close these loopholes so the next administrator won't be tempted with this. I'm on a roll. Beware, Oconee County taxpayers. After the first of the year, 2019, Project Omega, Jerry Edwards building, may be revived after its death. Jerry Edwards cannot sell this building to anyone but you, the Oconee County taxpayers, for $800,000 so you can sell it for $500,000. We have a council member coming on, and maybe he can explain why this is a tremendous deal. Or maybe he can explain why we need this in our inventory. It's only $300,000 of your tax money that's being used to pay for political deals and the special interest. Thank you. If I still have the floor, I have something else to do.
Okay.
Council Chairwoman from 2017 to 2018, on behalf of myself and your friends at Oconee County, wish to recognize Etta Kamick, District 1 for her 4 years of dedicated service to Oconee County Council and the citizens of Oconee County. December 19th, 2018.
Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, now can we get to our action items so I can get back to my injured horse?
Madam Chair, if I could just have the floor for one moment. I would just like to thank the employees of this great county government that we serve. We're not perfect, and we never will be, but we do strive for perfection. And I know the past few years may have been difficult, but I can say I much look forward to serving Oconee County and beginning 2019 with fresh energy and a new outlook, and wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you, Paul. Would you like to say something?
Yeah, be glad to. Also echoing what Mr. Kane said about the employees, they've done a marvelous job. We've made a lot of things better in Oconee County. We've got a lot of things to continue to improve on and move forward. I'd also like to thank Mr. Martin. I know he's not here for standing in for us, and that entire office, Mr. Root, Brittany, Amanda, and Katie for, you know, we've continued to move forward. Ms. Price, appreciate all of your leadership and all of your group continuing to move forward. I know there was a lot of concern when that happened, and y'all have done a good job, and appreciate that moving forward, because I know that's difficult. Also appreciate all those that served on the committees. I know there's some that's going to be rolling off. That takes a lot of time and a lot of energy to do, and you know, it's a volunteer job. I think they get about 3 nickels for each meeting, but appreciate all that they do, and the department heads on working with their employees to do the best that they can with what we have. It's a very you know, tight financially, not just in this county, but also all the other counties in there. So, but appreciate all the departments and also the citizens that call Oconee County home. And we're not going to make everybody happy up here. That's just kind of the name of the game. But at the end of the day, we're here to make it the best county that it can be, and really appreciate that. So, thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Okay, let's get to our action items. Crack seal and pavement marking, airport.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion on this?
I'd like to know when they're gonna start this asphalting.
As soon as we approve it.
Well, I'll look for them tomorrow then.
All right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Economic development, roads and bridges, road paving.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion on this? Do we know, I was just past there the other day, do we know if we're going to do any kind of landscaping on those mounds that are really kind of obscuring the college right now? Anybody know?
Madam Chair, Ms. Hartman would know better than I.
Yes, right now they are moving some dirt and doing the shoring up of the berm. And once construction's done, there will be, I don't know that there's a landscape plan as much as they'll make sure it's grassed and it looks nice, but the entrance will look nice. And we have the other entrance coming to the south still of the technical college as well.
Okay, so they're going to lower that front end a little bit, because when I was driving by there just the other day, you can barely see the college from the road.
Yes, there's still dirt movement happening out there.
Well,
Okay.
they've already
Yes.
dropped it, probably another 4 or 5
It's
feet.
it's dropped considerably since they've started the construction of the career center, yes.
Okay.
And that will continue as they move forward.
All right, very good. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Hartman.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so on that note, motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.